Now we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, after the price drop, we mentioned if we get any reversal from here, we can look for buy because the price was within this move. Okay, as we can see, what we have right now is turned to a correction. Even mentioned if we get the what we are expecting in our analysis, we mentioned what we're expecting that the price reverse sharply. Okay, but if we mention if we get a correction, we can look for buy. And right now, what we have here is still we can expect the price to drop a bit. I mean, you give us one more drop. Okay, in this case, we move daily chart. We want to see how we can trade it. And as we can see, based on daily chart, we're looking at this correction. We want to see how deep this one can be before we get the next move. All right. The possibility of the price to retest this low, we need to bear in mind whether from here or if we get one move up, then maybe the price can drop. But mostly when we have this kind of the correction, we look for continuation up move, not the drop. Okay, but we need to know maybe the price retest this low. If we, and I mean the reason I'm mentioning this, if we're looking for buy, if we see the price is not moving fast or is moving in term of the corrective, at least we need to know that the about the another possibility that may this one turn to one more drop. At least we know how to manage our trade. Okay, right now we're looking at this is what we have been, and right now we're looking at this. Okay, one thing before I can we put this one in relative to each other as a correction, and this is the one is going to retest this low. Also, we need to be aware of this. Okay, because we'll if we want to get any buy setup here. No, I will mention why. Because right now we're looking at this sharp move with this correction. As long as this correction haven't retest this low, then still we can put this one in relative to this. But if this one drop a bit more, retest this low, then we have to look at it differently. Okay, that's why if we want to look for buy, still we can look for buy. But if we get any buy, what we want the price sharp move sharp and break the top. But as I can see what I have here is still we can expect one more drop. If the next drop price retests this low, then we look at the chart differently. Okay, right now still we're looking at this correction. Still we're looking at this internal correction as 1 2 3 relative to this. That's why we mentioned any reversal we can look for buy. But what I have here is a corrective move. Still we have this flat. That's why we can expect one more drop. Okay, but if we get one more drop, easily price can retest this low. Okay, that's why at that times we need to see the how we can look for trade. If we get one more drop, price retest this low, then we can expect the price to break this low, which is 240. Then from there we can look for reversal. But right now we don't have any trade set up for buy. The only times we can look for buy, either the price tag this low and reverse without retesting this low. Then from there, if any sharp with the flag, we can look for buy, or the price sharply reverse from here with the flag. Okay, but if there is a price retest this low, then with the continuation of this, also we can look for reversal, but the way we're looking at the chart is differently. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup just now. We're looking at this correction and we're looking for buy, but what we have here still can give us one more drop. The way is moving, it doesn't give us any reversal. All right, and as I mentioned, if you want to look for buy, if there is a reversal, maybe we can look for sharp move flag, but we need to see if we're going to trade in terms of the risk and reward. Do we need to take that trade or not? The way is moving is fast or not? Okay, may we get the trade, but in terms of the risk and reward doesn't give us a really good trade, then we don't need to risk. Then that time we just let it. If there is a breakout of the top, any trade setup above that we can look for buy. All right, why may this one turn to more complex correction before we give us one more drop? We don't need to buy at the range that the price doesn't move and can reverse even we cannot manage it. Okay, by the way, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we have this correction. We want to see whether we can get one more drop or not. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.